everyone, I'm Basavaraj. So this is my 5th conference and I've been open source user. Then I've been active in Bangalore ERPNext community. Then I was part of ERPNext Foundation, and now I'm part of Rapid team. And I wanted to, I have a short presentation on a topic, can we disrupt enterprise? I'm talking about the enterprise out there at large scale in terms of how many. So I think there are millions of companies which would probably qualify as enterprise, and will ERPNext disrupt? So let's just let me just share my views on that. So first of all, what is enterprise? Anything that is large and complex. Sometimes they are just too large and too complex, but that's enterprise. Large and complex in terms of number of users they have, number of transactions they post, number of cases that they have to handle in the same transaction. So they are all at a very high number of variations there. But there are two trends which we need to be aware of if we have to answer the question if ERPNext can and if ERPNext will disrupt the enterprise. So the first thing is the emergence of modern enterprise. We've already seen how a stockbrokering company and how a logistics company are so how tech is so deeply embedded in their culture. I just have a couple of other similar cases. So the first thing is I work closely with a company called Wallbox. They're based out of Barcelona, and they manufacture these chargers for electric vehicles. So basically they are a manufacturing company, but at the same time they have also built a lot of tech. So they have this beautiful application which lets user track what is the charge left in their car, or how many units of energy did they consume, or where can they find the charging station and things like that. So even though they are a manufacturing company, 30% of their employees are in tech. They either work on the software end or they work on VLSI and things like that. So 30% of a manufacturing company, 30% of employees of a manufacturing company are in tech. Similarly, there is one more company that I closely work with. It's called Bonito Design, based out of Bangalore. So basically they are a interior design company, okay. And again, so in spite of being an interior design company, 15% of their employees are in tech, they are developers, functional experts and things like that. And again, technology is a differentiating factor for them. They just don't go and try to sell their product, but they get images of, let's say, a 2 BHK or 3 BHK, and then they render how each of their product looks like if the customer bought it. So when the customer is very easily able to visualize, this is how my hall would look like, this is how my bedroom would look like, it really helps them to understand, and it helps the company also to close more deals. So if we have to abstract these characteristics and look at it from an abstract perspective, so basically they are all co-creators. They are no more customers, and we can't be just suppliers. So we need to engage with them, and we need to become co-creators with them. And they are very tech savvy, they are open source aware, and they are fast growing. Both of these companies are growing extremely fast. On the other end of the trend, we will see the traditional mature enterprises who have been there in the market for a decade or two, and how are they looking at us. So I work with another company called Neolink. So basically they manufacture DTH and Wi-Fi mesh. Industry veterans, they know every bit of their industry. They have been there for a long time and they have mastered this process. They have very complex processes, But when they, so I met the CEO of that company, and he said, you know what, I'm going to go buy this system, which is the world's largest ERP system, and I'm going to hire 20 consultants, and that's what I'm planning. But then they came around, and we went ahead with ERPNext, and as one consultant, I was able to do get their implementation to a good level in just 3 months, and I don't mean to brag, but what I know is any ERPNext consultant would have done the same job. A good ERPNext consultant would have done the same job. So if we look at the mature enterprises, they are tech enthusiastic. They are seeing that the younger rivals are just launching and scaling, and they are becoming enterprises. So they know they need to learn, they need to have that tech culture in their companies as well. They're wary of vendor lock-in. So if you're aware, SAP has put a deadline saying by 2025 everybody needs to move to SAP S4 HANA. Doesn't matter whether you are on R3 or ECC, you need to move to S4 HANA. And now is the time the CIO or the CTOs of established enterprises are looking what else is there in the market. Do they simply jump to S4 HANA, or should they take a few moments to see what else is there? Maybe something else works for us. So this is the most exciting time to be in fast ERP, because both the modern companies, the startups which are becoming enterprises very quickly, and also the mature enterprises are looking out for newer possibilities. So this is the time, and cloud and FOSS has of course opened up the market for everybody. I think this is our opportunity. If you are in ERPNext community, this is your opportunity, and maybe we will see explosive growth from here. So what do we need to do? We just need to do one thing, which is to be excellent, whether it is in terms of UI design, whether it is in terms of documentation. We just need to continue to do what we are doing and probably up our game. That is all we need to do, because no customer is coming to us because we have X or Y or Z feature, or not because X company is using it or Y company is using it. They just feel, this is a product, this is the right product with the right community, with the right people. That's what they're looking at us. So we need to continue to be excellent, and grab opportunities in both the modern enterprises, the upcoming enterprises, as well as the mature enterprises. So just a quote: nothing is as powerful as an idea whose time has come, and I think the time of ERPNext has indeed come now. So can we disrupt enterprise? I think it's pretty obvious now. Thank you.